Hey guys, I wanted to record real quick. I had actually 3 coaches in the last couple days ask me what's the least expensive way to keep your spouse active. So I actually just had to go into my mom's account and do it. So I figured that I would show you guys what the least expensive way is and actually the smartest way, so you don't really forget and accidentally your spouse goes inactive and you lose emerald status or whatever you're shooting for. So let me pull up first. I did a little schematic. Okay, so in this picture, this is me, and we're not going to go into detail exactly about what's your strong leg and your weak leg, but I'm just going to show you the schematic of what it looks like. So Brooke is on my left leg, which is my strong leg, and Christine Neshi is on my weak leg on the right. Now my dad is right underneath her. So my dad's actually on my weak leg, who's kind of acting as my spouse, so to speak, because you put your spouse on your weak leg. And on a side note, I would have put Brooke on my weak leg at the beginning if we knew what we were doing, but we didn't, so she's on my strong leg. So anyway, so my dad's on my weak leg, and we made him emerald. And my mom, again, who should have been on my dad's weak leg, is on my dad's strong leg. So Christina Woosley is on my dad's left leg, and my mom is on my dad's right leg. So my mom is on my dad's strong leg, and Christina's on the weak leg. So my dad is now an emerald because Christina's on Shakeology Home Direct, and so she gets that every month. So she's on 90 PVs, and eventually I'll start adding coaches on this side and this side for my dad. But immediately, my mom doesn't need to be on Shakeology. She's really just there right now to hold a spot and to give my dad emerald so that he can start getting leads, customer leads, which he actually just got his first one, and so he can start getting cycle bonuses. He'll start really benefiting from cycle bonuses once I start putting other coaches on this leg underneath Christina. But the question here is, what is the least expensive way to keep a spouse active? And the minimum personal volume to be active is 50 PVs. So what that means is, it's personal volume is product that you sell or that you get for yourself. So for my mom, basically, what products is she actually selling to other people, or is she buying it for herself? That both counts as personal volume. It doesn't count as team volume, but it counts as personal volume. Personal volume is what you need to stay active. So you don't need to be on Shakeology to keep your spouse your spouse does not need to be on Shakeology to stay active. You just need to find out what are the least expensive things that are 50 PVs. Now, this month, Brooke and I are going to be doing the 3-day refresh. So I ended up purchasing a couple 3-day refreshes through my mom's account, and that ended up getting her like to 90 PV. So I don't need to do what I'm going to talk to you about right now until next month, but this is kind of that fail safe. So in case you don't have any products that you need to order for yourself or somebody else through your spouse, this is one of those things that it'll always be there for you. So if you go into, so this is my mom's, let me move this around. This is my mom's account, okay? The first thing you do is you're going to go into shop and you're going to shop all products. There's a couple things that are 50 PVs. One of them is Slimming Pack, another one's like the Core Nutrition Pack, a couple other things. So let's just use the Slimming Pack, for example. So I'm going to type in on the search Slimming Pack. And here's the Slimming Pack. That's the metabolism formula and slimming formula. As you can see, coach price is $41.10, PV is 50. So if you want to keep your spouse active and not get them on Shakeology or anything else, the minimum is $41.10. But here's the key, is that don't leave it at the 30-day supply, because you'll be paying more shipping. But also, if for some reason you forget that they have to remain active, well, if you even delay it one day, there goes your emerald status, and then everything goes back to the start. So put it on Home Direct. And then you also will save, when you add it to the cart, you'll see shipping's only $2. And it doesn't hurt you at all because home direct, you can always cancel at any time. So Slimming Pack ends up being $41.10 plus $2 shipping, 55 cents tax, $43.65. That's except for you Canadian folks where it'll be a little bit different. But the least expensive way to keep your spouse active is going to be $43.65. Let's try the Core Nutrition Pack. Let's see. So the Core Nutrition Pack is also 50 PVs. So let's see. Let's metabolism HD. Let's empty the cart, and then we'll see how much this one comes out to. So Core Nutrition Pack basically gives you 3 different types of vitamins, and that's $47.56. So it's a little bit more, but again, you have it on home direct, so until proven otherwise, you actually will you could just end up getting these every month. Now, what's the point? I would not use these for yourself. Whatever you purchase under your spouse, if you're smart, use it for marketing purposes. Use it for prizes for your challenge packs, gifts for your coaches. So that's a very smart way. When you're purchasing products under your spouses or under people, don't think of it as money lost. You need to be using it intelligently. So like we have all this extra Shakeology, and we use it in prizes, in giveaways, this and that ends up, of course, coming back, tenfold. So, and these are all very, very inexpensive ways to obviously keep your spouse active, but also for marketing reasons. People don't care how much stuff costs. People want value, and people just love, free stuff and the game of things, and they like to kind of shoot for things. So I hope that helped, and now you guys can know that you can put your spouse under, or if you've got both coaches underneath you, left and right leg, then you'll be emerald immediately, and you don't have to think about it. Just put one left leg, one right leg, and put them both on some sort of home direct Core Nutrition Pack or a Slimming Pack, and until proven otherwise, they will always stay active. You don't have to worry about them going inactive. And that's about it. The reason why I didn't talk about it for you guys is because you as the coach, you need to be on Shakeology, period. You need to be taking it every day. Your spouse is a different story unless they decide to become active, but you need to be product of the product and actually representing what you're selling. So I hope that helps. Any questions, guys, feel free to ask.